Hi mate, my name's Thomas. I'm glad you can make it to your interview today for your first appointment with me. Mate, before we can get you into any training, what we're going to have to do today is we're going to have to go through an initial consultation, and then we're going to book you in for obviously our training program. But today we're going to go through our adult exercise screening tool, which gives me a better understanding of your goals and your fitness experience in the gym with lifting weights and cardio. So mate, obviously the first thing we're going to do is the initial consultation and your health screening tool. Mate, so what that is to see if we can clear you to train or not, lift weights or not. If not, you might be a health risk. So look, what I'm going to do, mate, is I've got a couple of questions here that I want to ask you. So I need your honest and true feedback, mate, because this is obviously very important.
Yeah.
So mate, your name is Justin.
Yep.
And your surname is Lee, is it?
Lee, yes.
I believe you're a male.
Yep. Obviously.
Well, it's not obvious these
days,
really,
mate,
Yeah. But date of birth, 20th of the 3rd, 93, we've got written
Yes,
here.
correct.
And the date today was the... Yep. Okay. So has your doctor ever told you that you have a heart condition, or have you ever suffered from a stroke?
No.
No? Do you ever have experienced unexplained pains in your chest at the rest or during physical activities? Do you ever feel faint or have spells of dizziness during physical activity?
No.
Have you had an asthma attack requiring immediate medical attention at any time over the last 12 months?
Never.
If you have diabetes type 1 or 2, have you had any trouble controlling your blood glucose in the last 3 months? Do you have that?
No diabetes. Clear.
Do you have any diagnosed muscle, bone or joint problems that you have been told could be worse by participating in sports?
No.
Do you have any other medical conditions that may make it dangerous for you to participate in physical activity or exercise?
No, it should be all good.
Okay, that part there's filled out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do your personal profile now. So just your address, mate.
5 Kingston Street.
How do I spell that?
KINGSTON.
Kingston Street. Yep. Suburb?
Sunnybank.
Sunnybank.
4109.
4109. Yep. Your contact number?
04
Yep.
37
Yep.
65
Yep.
230.
Yep. Your email?
Justin.
Yep.
.lee@hotmail.com.
Alright, your emergency contact name?
Karina.
Yep. And her number?
04
Yep.
723
Yep.
652 301.
And mate, what are your health and fitness goals? What's your number one goal?
Probably looking to build some muscle and drop some fat at the same time.
Sure. And when do you want to achieve this by, mate?
Maybe 3-4 months.
And do you have any other important goals?
No, that's it. Just get fitter.
Fitter? Yep. It's always a good goal.
That's right.
And what do you need to do to be successful? Like, what is,
Probably more motivation, I think.
more motivation? Yeah.
A little bit lazy at the moment. Lost my routine, so I'd like to get back into it.
Sure, mate. No worries. And are you currently exercising?
Yes.
Okay. And how often per week?
Once a week.
And do you have or have had any serious medical concerns?
None.
When you're training, what intensity do you train? Easy, moderate, or vigorous?
We'll go moderate.
Do you take any medication?
No.
Alright, what I'm going to do now is I need to do a health check. So, mate, just to start with, What's your resting blood pressure?
Oh, the doctor said it was, went to check it the other day, it said it was 117 over 80.
Your resting heart rate. Can I place two fingers on your pulse here? Just going to measure your waist if you don't mind standing up. Waist is the whole way out.
Waist here?
Yep, all the way around. And then spin back around for me, mate. This way.
Yep.
Alright. And just your hip. Okay. And your height?
173.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is just work at your waist to height ratio. So your weight to height ratio comes back at 0.74. And your BMI just quickly comes back at 28.4. So it comes back in the obese range, but mate, I've cleared you to train, so what I'll be able to do is organise your program from here. But before we do that, we might go through your diet, and I'll find out what your diet's like. So you don't mind if we go through a couple of questions regarding your diet?
No.
Alright. So in regards to what you're eating, how many serves of vegetables do you usually eat per day? Veggies.
Veggies?
Yeah, you're eating them 0 to 1 times, 2 to 3 times?
0 to 1.
0 to 1, yeah. How many serves of fruit do you usually eat per day? 0 to 1, 1 to 2?
1 to 2.
1 to 2. How many serves of bread and cereal do you usually eat? 0 to 1, 2 to 3, 4 to 5, 6 plus? Bread, cereals, rice, pasta?
6, 7 times?
6, 7 times. How many serves of dairy do you consume per day?
None?
No dairy?
No dairy.
How many serves of meat do you consume per day?
Probably like 6, 7 again.
If you look to this list below, how many of these items would you eat in a week? These are all your chocolates,
Junk
your lollies,
food.
junk food, yeah. So
Probably 10 plus.
yeah, 10 of them. Yeah.
More than that, I think. 320.
So, mate, what I think, mate, is your food, you know, we're overeating, I think, at the moment, mate. What I've got here is a printout for healthy eating adults,
Yep.
and it's an Australian Government National Health and Medical Research Council. They've designed this, so, you know, it's a free document. And
You can give us advice and stuff.
yeah.
Can you write meal plans for us?
Mate, I can't write meal plans. I'm not a nutritionist, but I can advise you on what I recommend is healthy to eat. So what we will go through is a couple of guidelines quickly. So obviously, you know, to achieve and maintain a healthy weight, you know, be physically active and choose amounts of nutritious food and drinks to meet your energy needs. Obviously, you know, you want to be trying to eat the best and healthiest foods you can to keep your body hydrated and, you know, highly nutritious. So obviously, enjoy a wide variety of nutritious foods. You know, 5 food groups per day, plenty of vegetables. You know, different types of food, fruit. You know,
Different colours there.
yeah, you want different colours, mate, yeah. Obviously your grains, mostly whole grain and high cereal fibre. bread, cereal, rice, lean meats. You know, what we want to do here is limit the intake of foods containing saturated fat, added sugars, you know, and alcohol. Limit obviously that. Limit your pizzas, your processed foods, or your snacks. Replace that with you know, high contain saturated fats such as like you know, you're going to use grains again, whole grain pasta, whole grain cereal, oats, so forth. So
That's hard, to diet, I reckon.
yeah, well, so what I've got here is I've got a couple of options to go through. So, you know, you can make up your own meal. You can have, you know, an apple and banana for breakfast. You know, so what we want to do is I want to give you a couple of, you know, ideas to take home with you to keep your healthy eating going.
So normally, yeah, I work as an accountant.
Yep.
And normally I get real busy during the lunchtime. So what I often do is I just eat outside, like with my colleagues and workmates and stuff.
Yeah.
And then on the weekends, I think I can do better, just like eating out with mates and the missus because she eats too much.
Okay.
And I think.
So you're eating a bit too much junk food.
Yeah, I just eat a lot of like meats and like. So I try to get extra protein in because I want to get big, and obviously everyone, all the boys are telling me to eat lots of protein. So I'm eating chicken, you know, rice every meal kind of a thing.
Sure.
Rather than, you know, I think it could be better balanced, but I'm just not sure how it can be.
Well, mate, what I think is going on is you're not preparing well enough for your meals. So what I'd like to recommend is, you know, you start preparing in advance instead of slacking off with your work meals. You know, when your friends go out for lunch and so forth, you've got a diet to stick to. If you're looking at losing 5 kilograms in 3 to 4 months, like you mentioned, you know, your goal's not going to be achieved by eating your junk food, eating your snacks, you know, going out with your work colleagues at lunch. So you actually have to take the initiative, mate, to, you know, get prepared and make those food that, you know, they're healthy options. So,
what should I be eating in those meals though?
mate, look, I recommend, you know, for your breakfast you want to be having a bit of banana, some yogurt. You know, for lunch you want to maybe do a chicken and rice, maybe you know, 65 grams of chicken, maybe 80 grams of steak or something like that. Maybe some eggs, 2 large eggs. Obviously you want to portion your meals to a smaller size, so less meat and more veggies.
Of course. That's another way I could do things.
Yeah, well, you want to also find healthier alternatives to eating junk food. So, you know, snack on your fruits, your veggies, your nuts, all your low-calorie foods. So
that'll stop making me hungry, kind of thing, crave the
food. That's it, mate. So, well, I think that's all done for the diet. Did you have any questions?
Could you just briefly go through this? How many serves like I need for like vegetables and fruits? I'm not sure how much I should eat.
Yeah, sure. So obviously for your green leafy and raw salad vegetables, you want to be eating about 1 cup of them.
Yep.
You know, what else did you want to know about in regards to food-wise?
Because I eat too much meat, so how many serves?
With your meat, you want to be eating cooked lean meat such as beef, lamb, veal, pork, goat, kangaroo, so no more than 900 to 100 grams a day of that.
Okay, cool, so just 1 serve.
1 serve of that a day would be great.
And dairy, should I have any dairy? Because I'm not having any
you do want to have
milks
dairy.
or...
You want a bit of soy rice or other cereal drink with at least 100 meg of added calcium per 100 mils. So
I'm thinking more ice cream than anything.
No, but stay off the ice cream. You know, you're just going to pack on the stomach, you know. You want to stay off that. What's going on here? So is that the end of that task?
Yeah.
So, and that one, thank you.